Hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? Welcome. My name's Nicole. I'm with Nicole's Recycle Treasures. Do you see the red button above? You're live. If not, and you're watching a replay, hit hashtag replay. Let me know you were here. Come in and say hello. I'm going to wait for a couple of you to pop on. Trying to get some of my possible gems organized for tonight. Hi, Britt. How are you? I'm going to turn my shoe around. How's everybody tonight? My dog just slammed my door. Lay down, Bubby. You want to go with Daddy? Come on. We'll let you out. Go ahead. Apparently he didn't want it in the room. I saw your pumpkins. They were so cute. I just saw your post. Did they have a blast? I miss carving pumpkins with the kids. I didn't think I would. I didn't think I'd miss all that mess, but I definitely miss it. Hello, Janie. How are you? Welcome. 3 and like, oh, Lord, no. Pumpkin carving with us. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Pumpkin carving with us was hours long. We definitely didn't do that in 20 minutes. That's a big feat with all those kids. All right, guys, I'm usually not on Sunday evening, but what the heck? I found this the other day while I was out at the thrift store. And it was so cute, but it's a wine holder. I mean, that's adorable. It's nothing, I don't think I could possibly wear heels like that. However, I want to glam it up a bit. Hello, Kathy, how are you? So I want to glam this puppy up. I'm thinking gold. Mike goes all out. But he has a migraine. I would too if I carved that many pumpkins in 20 minutes. But I think I want to glam this all out. We're going to do some gold. I'm going to paint some gold leaf. We're going to put some gems on it. You finally got on. Yay, Kathy. Hi, Monica. How are you? So what I'm thinking is we're going to paint the whole inside gold. Hi, Beth. How you doing? We're leaving the red because I love the red. But I'm thinking the back is going to be gold. The inside's going to be gold. And then, I don't know, we're going to put some gems on it. But we're going to do a diamond trim. And then, I don't know, I have a bunch of gems. I don't know, we're going to sparkle it up. So it'll be quick, but it's fun. I was excited to do it, so I had to get on here and do it tonight. Like I said, I don't usually come on Sunday night. Sunday's usually my quiet time. But, especially if I work all weekend, but I was off this Sunday. So, we did some running around. Got some shopping done. I made pumpkin soup. So, I figured you would be. You seem like you would absolutely love the high heel thing. So I use gold leaf. You can get this at Hobby Lobby. It is gorgeous. I love the way it goes on. So I'm thinking, so this is like a fabric on here. We're going to actually have to, I have a piece that's loose up here. So we're going to fix that real quick. I think we're just going to glue this back up here. You all know I'm famous for gluing my fingers together. So don't judge. I just want to get that on there because I don't want to get the gold leaf on the fabric. Tweezers would be helpful. I'm just gonna pop that fabric right back in there. Now it wants to come off all over the place. Let's fix that real quick. I guess that's what you get when you grab something from the thrift store. But seriously, this still had its original packaging. So it wasn't even used. I was so excited when I saw it. I was seeing everybody do like all these high heel shoes. And I'm like, I don't think I can redo a high heel shoe, but how much easier can you get than one that's already red and sort of decked out for you? We're just gonna add to it. So I actually have, every Christmas I get a bunch of them. I don't know if you can see them up top on my shelf. I have high heel shoes everywhere. I feel like it goes with the whole Maryland theme. All right, I think we got that back on. So we're just gonna go over this with the gold leaf, which I'm almost out of. I'm feeling like a trip to Hobby Lobby tomorrow is in order. However, I get in a lot of trouble there. So this goes on super smooth, guys. Hi, Michelle, how are you? So I don't want to get it on that fabric, and I don't want to get it in the red. Seriously, look how pretty that gold is. Black, gold, and red. Come on. For a high heel shoe. Now I want to wear it. However, I would definitely hurt myself. I can wear heels. Not like this anymore. Maybe back in the day. You know who can wear heels like this is my daughter. Definitely not me. So was everybody out carving pumpkins today? Because that's all I saw today. Hi, Stacy. Stacy, you looked beautiful last night. I saw your post, and my God, girl, that blue dress. That was definitely your color. No pumpkin for you, Beth? Did you guys have fun last night? I hope so. I know you were getting all prepped for it all week. It was nice. I bet. So we're just gonna hit this with this gold. It goes on super fast, guys. I'm just trying not to hit the fabric. So what fun, exciting stuff did everybody do this weekend? Anything? I bought more Christmas stuff today. Probably shouldn't have done that. You guys, we are 2 away from 700. I can't even, I know that's not big numbers for some, but I cannot get over that. Hi, Kelly, how are you? Seriously, look at that gold. So we're gonna do that inside too. And then I will coat this. I'll let it sit for a day or two. And then I'll put a protective coat. I'll probably do Duraclear. But I want to give this a chance to kind of cure and dry. I could probably do it right away, but I just wanted to give this thing some jazz, because I think black, red, and gold are just killer on heels. Lunch, laundry, and grocery shop. Yeah, that seems to be like the typical household thing to do. I know it was beautiful out. I wish I could have. Probably should have went to a park or did something today, but I had things to do. I did make homemade pumpkin soup. That counts. See how much that's already changed? That looks killer. Almost too pretty for a wine bottle. It needs to be like holding jewelry. Unless it's a blinged out wine bottle, then that's a different story. So we're just trying to get the gold all inside. Like I said, this is going to be a quick one. I was just excited to do it. And I was going to pre-record it, but I was like, you know, let's just do it live. I never get in on a Sunday, so I was in the mood. Hello, Kendra. How are you? Guys, if you're new, welcome. Stop in, say hello. Come chit chat with us. We are 2 away from 700, so please, I very much appreciate you sprinkling our page. And if you see the red button above you, you are live. We're just redoing this shoe we found at Goodwill yesterday. It's a wine holder. So it had a black heel. I'm keeping the red because it is black and red on the shoe, but we're doing gold leaf trim over it. We're going to add some gems to it, make it super pretty. It got me excited when I saw it. May not be everybody's jam, but it's definitely mine. Trying not to hit any of this material. Thank you. I thought so when I saw it. Actually, I was very excited. I went to walk past it, took a double take and said, I don't know what that is, but it's mine. And still had the original wrapping and it said wine holder. I was like, I don't care what it is. It's a shoe and it's blingy and I can make it more. I'm gonna grab a smaller brush for around the edge here. So I usually do Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, but what the heck, we'll throw another one in there. And guys, I'm hoping next week I'll be able to make an announcement. I'm very excited. So I can't, I can't wait to, thank you, Kathy. I cannot wait to share that with you. I think I was a little taken aback today, so till I get everything confirmed, I don't want to say anything yet. Exciting for me anyway. Look at that. So I got hairs on my brush wanting to pop off. I definitely gotta go get more gold leaf. I'm almost out. I'm obsessed with this. I use it on so many projects. It's so pretty. It's so shiny. I haven't found anything that's just, not yet. There's a few I want to try, but I just love how smooth this goes on and how easy it is to work with, and it dries super fast. It's dry before I'm even done painting everything. So the edges don't have to be perfect because we are putting that diamond wrap around it, but I don't want any spots to show through. Can you see that gold in that camera? I feel like I'm being good. Sort of concentrating here, sorry guys. Trying not to hit the shoe itself. Everybody is so quiet this evening. Are you all exhausted? Or are you just concentrating with me? All right, I think we got, missed the spot. It's all the way, it's almost empty. It's all the way to the end. I keep dipping and not getting anything. My house feels so quiet right now. Otis isn't in here. I think I've scared him officially from lives. He literally ran out the door. So my crafting partner is not in here. I think he's spooked by the fact that I talk to nobody. I wonder if he realizes that. Is that a thing? Maybe he thinks his mom has lost her marbles. I do too. All right, so that's all painted. We're gonna give that a second. I see a spot I gotta glue back down before we put these gems on. Here we go again with me not being able to see. Glue everywhere. So I'm just gonna put this dryer on it real quick. Like I said, it's pretty much dry. Just don't want any of it to run with the glue. It already looks different. I love the gold. I keep seeing these glue strings. They're all over. But we kept the red. I had to keep the red because there's actually red in the shoe as well. So I think we're gonna bling out the edge of this. Let's start at the top here. My big old fat hands don't want to grab this kind of small stuff. More glue. I'm going to start this off with hot glue. If I decide to keep this, the hot glue's fine. If I decide to sell it, it'll easily come off and I'll put E6000. It'll be a better hold. And we're just going to go all the way down and all the way around. This is when I need a smaller tip to glue gun. And steady your hands. Boy, age is not treating me well between the hands and the eyes. Seriously. Just made it look totally different. I was gonna go silver. I was gonna do a silver metallic and silver gems, but I said, nope, we're doing gold. Do little sections at a time here. Kind of gets narrower as we go down. So I'm trying to keep it all aligned. Well, I just wanted to dry on me. Thank you. You don't want to kind of manhandle this liquid gold too much. I'm trying to keep my hands out from in it. Halfway there. Well, I knew this was going to be tedious, but this is a lot more tedious than I thought it would be. Y'all, my husband got his turkey today. Did anybody else get their turkey yet? Of course, we know I don't eat it, but, well, most of you know anyway. I was like, wait, is it that time already? We're buying a turkey? Grabbed a couple Christmas gifts. Christmas making me nervous. Usually I'm all shopped by now. You know, my kids are all grown up, and all these years I've treated them like they're still, you know, 6 and need 50 gifts, and I was like, yep, not this year. I gotta start realizing they're adults. I don't need to buy them 10,000 things, so if my kids are on here, I'm sorry. Hi, Justine. How are you, honey? Our son always gives us his from... Oh, okay. Yeah, my husband used to get turkeys at work. I don't know if they give out turkeys. He bought one because we're not sure if they're giving them out this year or not. So we were out shopping anyway. And, of course, you know, you hear that there's going to be this turkey shortage, which I think is just a way for them to get you to buy stuff at this point. Although, I'll tell you, I work in a restaurant. We can't get a lot of stuff, so I kind of believe it, but I get it. So, yeah, he just went ahead and bought one. That didn't want to stick. If you're just popping on here, we're redoing this It's a shoe that is actually made for a bottle of wine, so it's a little like wine holder. And of course it spoke to me, so I had to grab it, and I got excited about it. I said, well, I know it's Sunday night, but I'm gonna pop on here and just redo it on a live. Why not, right? Always. And it's always something different. It's always something new. And last week, for the last couple of weeks at work, I know I'm not going to say where I work because I know some of you have asked. I do work in a restaurant, however. It was strawberry jelly. Like the weirdest thing. Now, typically if I was sitting here doing this by myself for the next, hour trying to glue these gems on, I would use E6000 because I'd have the patience to sit here and hold it. Just for the sake of this, I'm going to use hot glue. And like I said, if I keep it, that's fine because I can fix it. But if I decide I am going to sell it, I will reattach it with E6000. How's the hubby, Monica? I haven't seen him on, even on the page. Not mine, but we're getting there, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Very much appreciated. It actually does help our page a lot, so I appreciate those. Hearts, likes, all of that. Anything floating on the side of your page except for angry faces. We don't want any of those. I'm just going to cut this. All right. Hi, Steve. The calves, that's what's going on. Dude, someone was blowing off these wicked fireworks. Poor Otis. Good Lord. He was a train wreck. It was like those big M80s or whatever they are. I don't know what they are, but ridiculous. I jumped. And then a few minutes later, it happened again, and I had to stop him from jumping out the window. Usually I hear that during games. It's somebody that does it when their team is winning. Which, I mean, I get you want to celebrate, but Lord. We know it's far away, but it makes me jump. Alright, so the front of this isn't perfect, but I have a couple different things I want to play with to put on here. So, we're gold. We're full of gems. I'm wondering, I have a little piece coming, wants to pop off over here too. This black fabric, whatever it is that was on here. Y'all, if I burn my fingers anymore with this glue gun, I literally have no fingerprints left. Not calves, that's downtown. Yeah, I know, I don't know, it's one of the neighbors that does it. I know every time the Browns score, they do it. We're just not sure which one it is, but it'd be one thing if it was like regular fireworks. These are the ones that they go off and they shake your house. Okay. So I have all these buttons and bobs. So I have this black button, but I'm thinking black is just going to be too... We can go with... I'm loving this big one on here. The gold is really nice, smooth. Yes, it goes on very, very smooth. Stick that right in the center because it sparkles like crazy. So I'm thinking we're going to put that in the center. I have this cute little one. I wanted to stick something up here towards the back of the shoe. Yes, on the big one. Okay. I also have, it's not gold, it's silver. You see it? But it's got a black tone to it. It's kind of small. It's kind of small. I have these red ones too. They're golden red. The large one, hearts for the large one you want up front. This red one. We like that one there. Right on the gold. Kind of blends in with the black. All right. We'll go yes. No, what? So that's what I was thinking, Bonnie. I have, hold on. I have a dangly. I do. I saw it earlier. But it's not gold. I actually wanted to do a tassel, but the tassels I have are too big. So I have these gold dangly, which I guess I could do 2 of them if I wanted to. That red one on the heel looks orangey. Okay. It probably does in the light, but I promise you it's red. Hi Megan, how are you? So it looks orange in the light, but I promise that it is red. Sometimes that light shows a different color. I have these that we can somehow, they're like gold little sticks, but I have this beautiful dangle. I don't want to do pearls, not a pearly piece. Guys, I have so much. Wait, hold on. Get away from my Christmas stuff. All right. Now that, you know, I saw it earlier when you said that. There it is. I was going to say I'm not going to find it now, am I? Yes. Okay. Because I have this piece too, but I'm thinking that doesn't go... I loved this if I was going to go silver. But I'm thinking it's too much. That gold stick better. Bottom. Okay. So the gold on the back. All right, guys. Listen. I'm going to show you these again. So thumbs up if you like this one. I kind of like it. I mean, it's a mixed metal. I'm not opposed to it whatsoever. It definitely dangles. It's got some class. Thumbs up for that one. Hearts, I can put this on. I can actually attach that to this and make a little dangle out of these two. So, hearts for this one. I'm sorry. Thumbs up for this one. Hearts for these. Let me know. I'll do whichever one you guys choose the most of. Hi, Lily. Hi, Linda. It is a bling shoe. All right. While I'm waiting for you guys to decide which one you want on the back. So hearts for the gold, thumbs for... Hearts for the silver, thumbs for the gold. Hearts for the silver. Is that what I said? Hearts for the silver. Thumbs for the gold. Oh, Lord. Hearts for this. Oh, Lord, you guys, it's kind of even. Let's put this one on. I guess I can't lose. So we're going to stick that right up front. This I kind of want to do. So I'm going to do half and half. I'm sure Monica's like, I don't know which bling to pick. And we're going to do some hot glue just to set it. And I may have just put too much. That's okay. I'm going to hold that there for a second. So I know my Monica's a bling girl. Who else in here loves bling? Not even so much bling. I love the old school kind of, well, most of you know, like Marilyn Monroe era. So I guess that's kind of what this reminded me of, because I love anything like that. I know you do, Kathy. You're funny. That popped off. We'll fix it. All right. I'm going to look at both of these on here. Because either way, I'm going to have to tie it to something somehow. Or it doesn't look half bad, because what I could do is I could glue this so that the top sits there, but then the rest of it dangles. Yeah? Okay. We're going with that. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. I'm gonna set that right. I want to get it dead center. My Lily's still watching. Guys, Lily's my granddaughter. She's 7 years old. She loves the bling, just like her grandma. gonna stick that right there. We're gonna hold that for a second. Yeah, it's definitely my baby girl. She's the only one I got so far. We have another one on the way though. So we have another little one that's due after Christmas. Aww. Grandma loves you, Lily. Guys, that's really cute. You ready? So we're gonna put a little, you see how it's got the little clasp up top? So we can fix that. Because, where did they go? I have these, which I may stick a few random into the shoe. My kids are 24 and 21, so no grandbabies yet. Yeah, I got 3. I got 2 daughters and a son. My son's the baby. Lily's mom is the oldest. And then I have my middle daughter. I always laugh and say I would love 20 grandkids. My family thinks I'm nuts. Thank you. So I'm just gonna cover that with this gold gem, and it'll actually kind of tie it all in if it wants to come off. There it goes. See how it's got the gold up top? I love that it dangles. So what I want to do really quick, hold on, because we're gonna obsidian metallic. No, I want a black lacquer. I'm about to get up and personal with you guys. Hold on a second. Thank you. So I want to do just a little spot here, but it'll make a difference in the heel. Yeah, that's things falling in my room. So we're going to do a little spot. Oh, that's when I want them. I can't find what I'm looking for. Does that happen to anybody else? All right. Do you sell what you make? Yes, I do. I actually have, where are you from, Bonnie? It's not a real shoe, so it's a wine holder. So I found it, and we just changed it up. It's actually supposed to hold a bottle of wine. And Grandma's not wearing heels like this. New York. So, Bonnie, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland area. And I do shows. I just started doing them this summer. I do have a show out in this area for Christmas. However, soon as we get up there in follows and I have more people up here, I do plan on doing auctions. So we will do live auctions. So probably every couple months, so that, you know, stuff like this doesn't keep happening because it's just all accumulating behind me. For now, the accumulation is going to be because I have a show in December. So, but I do plan on hopefully doing an auction here in the next couple months. Do you? Good. I have not had one yet. I've only been up here, honestly. All right, I had to paint the bottom of it because it was just gold all the way down. Heels don't look like that. So I had to paint the little ridge black. It just kind of ties it all in together. So now it looks like a real heel. I've not done one yet, so I'm sure my first one will be really interesting. For sure. So we're going to pop just a couple of these gems, I think. So you saw that little, it's kind of like a gold taupey colored gem, but they look gold against black. We're going to pop a few onto here, just in the middle. So I don't know how to describe what this is. It's kind of like little, I need a new gem pen is what I need. Another thing I get to buy at Hobby Lobby tomorrow, right? Because they don't want to come off of the sticky I have on there. So I don't know if you can see it on here, but it's like they're little, you see how they look like they're a flower? And then I'm just gonna stick some gems randomly throughout just to give it a little more of a pop. Not too many, just a few. Especially around the foot or the toe area. Tie it all together here. And like I said, if I decide to sell this, that bling wrap can come off and I will put it on with E6000. I'm gonna pop a few more on here as soon as I find wherever my tweezers may have gone. There they are. Yeah, so I do hope to do auctions here soon. I don't think it'll be before Christmas. Unless by some chance, you know, this page blows up, which I will not cry about. But yeah, I am fairly new, so I've only been doing this. Actually, it was 60 days the other day was my official 60 days on Facebook. So if I seem like I don't know what I'm doing, that would be why. I know other people have nerves of steel. I do not. But I love to craft. I love talking with my friends on here, meeting new people. So, and I've been talking to a few crafters, and so far everybody is so nice. It's just a very nice community. I'm gonna pop a few more on here just so you guys get the idea, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop some more on randomly when we jump off of here, but and then I'll of course post a picture so you guys can see it all finished. Bonnie, did you see the earring holder that I did? You said you love bling. Did you see the earring holder? You're welcome. Thank you for joining. It was the Maryland, you'll have to look at the video of the actual picture. I did do like a reel of it. I love it. So where in New York are you from, Bonnie? I'm familiar with a few areas. All right, guys, I'll add some more. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of that whole era. Actually, this whole room is, I'll see if I can point the camera to show you a little bit. Not everything, because this room's a hot mess at the moment. I did clean it, but I get, you know, I'm a crafter and all, but, you know, I got stuff stacked everywhere. That, and I just went shopping for more Christmas stuff, so I just added Saratoga Springs, Horse Track Town. Gotcha. Hi, Steve. How are you? Is your game over, Steve? All right. So you guys kind of get the idea of where I'm going with these gems. So I'm just popping a few of those in randomly. So I will do more of those when I log off of here. But come on, that just made this the front of it. I love it. I still got some glue string, so I'll clean this up a bit. And then I'll take a picture, do a little reel on it, and you guys can see it when it's all done. But I love the little, because the gold just kind of ties it in. I just want to do little pops of it. Do you love it? A couple spots where it didn't want to stick. We'll fix that. I think I love that I went with that in the back. I love that it dangles. All right, I'm happy with it. I like it. That was my whole plan. I saw it and I'm like, you know, I have wrap for that. Oh, we're leaving those out. I have wrap for that and I can bling it out. You like it, Kathy? I know you like that. All that bling. Lily says she likes it. Lily does like it. She likes all my shoe things that go on her. Ask her what our tree is. See if she remembers what our tree is. Because me and her have a special tree. She helped me decorate it, Lily. It's the black one. What is it called? Thank you for the hearts. What's our black tree called, Lily? The one with all the purses. All the fun girly ornaments. It's got a crown on it. I have to remember I have those for another one. I'm going to become obsessed with shoes. She's thinking. It's called the Bling Tree, Lily. So we did a bling tree last year, and I had these ridiculous. Hold on, I have some. It's not exactly like this, but they're very similar. So I got a bunch of these little shoes, and then we got, oh my gosh, that is dusty, a bunch of these little shoes, and then, seriously, how cute is that? The Monica tree. I got black ones. I got all kinds of different ones. We got purses, we got crowns, we got rings, we got all kinds of stuff to match those. And she looked at the one shoe and she goes, Grandma, I wish they made that my size. I realized right then and there we were creating a monster. So I said, you are not ever wearing those. Never, ever. So, all right. Well, that's our project for tonight. I just wanted to get on real quick and do that with you guys. I wanted you to see the before and after. So I'll post a pic here in a little bit, and you can see it all finished. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for sprinkling our page. Again, before I logged in here, we were 2 away from 700. So I appreciate you all sharing, sprinkling our page. I'm not supposed to say share. Hi, Liz. You popped in late. We're just about to jump off. I'll show you, Liz. It's not all the way done. I'm going to finish it here. And then I'll post a picture of it. But that's our wine holder. You do the same, Bonnie. Thank you guys for stopping in. You all have a beautiful rest of your evening. And I will see you Tuesday. I'm not sure what we're doing yet, but we'll be here Tuesday. Probably Christmas. I'm thinking we'll go Christmas. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.